Good morning, Mr. Pinetop. Your mission which you choose to accept from MMP is for you to create your work from a sheet of plywood, according to the conditions stated. You may use any tools you like, with any help you can get. In order to achieve your mission, you need to submit your work within the requested timeline. Time is constraint. Remember to be creative, as well as determined. As always, if you or your team member be forced to begin an action, the secretary will disavow knowledge of your action. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
So, for this plywood challenge, I look for something which can replace this assembly, or eyesore, as I call it. This is the place where I and my wife used to drink our coffee every day. And problem is it's the same area where we cook, so we remove that. This is our kitchen. We are in Thailand, so it's quite usual to cook on the balcony. And the main plane, so I call it plan A, is to make a folding chair. So when I work in the daytime, I can put this assembly by the side and use the place for working, because as you can see, there is not much place here. So plan A is replace the chair with a folding chair that we can put at the wall. And if time is left, or if I don't make it, I will do it later. I want to replace this assembly in the same style as this chair. But we will look how far we go, because after that I only need to build one more chair, and then I can store everything we have on, I guess, around 15 centimeters at the wall. I invite you to join me on this trip. Yeah, there we hang our clothes, you can see. Just to give you a little tour. This is surely the shortest tour around the workshop ever. There's my workshop. Okay. See ya. I welcome you to the challenge. Ta-da! One sheet of plywood. Should be fine. And the only liberty I hope you agree with is I have to replace this piece here with this piece of 80mm plywood. The rest of the plywood is 15mm. So I just go ahead, and if you don't like to see it, close your eyes. Okay. If you would be picky, which I know you are not, I would say, okay, it's a little bit thicker, but therefore it's a little bit smaller. Just kidding. So here's my studio. As you can see, this is the first rough drawing. This shows the function of the front leg, this one from the back leg, and this one from the headrest. There's just that I know how many slats I need, and here's my cutting pattern. I need 15 times 45 to 10, 8 times 70 centimeters by 5. I need 8 times 13 by 5, 6 times 36 by 5. This is like how I like to cut it. And if I'm fast enough, or I'm early, I have decided that I have some waste here, here, here. This panel I wouldn't need, so if I have time enough, I will do a second piece. But this will be, it's the bonus. First step for me is to build a saw jig that when I cut the pieces and they get smaller, I don't have to put my hands anywhere near my circular saw. So, here's the aftermath of the storm which just passed us. Two of my beloved flowers got burned. I had to help them with some chopsticks to maybe get straight again. I hope they will get fine soon. The power is still off because while it was storming and I was saving everything outside, a thunderbolt just hit the pole outside. So I guess I do the best with it. I still have to go shopping for some screws, a jigsaw and a sander. And yeah, this doesn't start well. But anyway, we have still 14 days to go. I hope the power will be back soon. Even I doubt it a little bit because it was not a generator house, it was that pole. So I think they have to come out and fix it. But I hope they will be fast. Phew. Let's see. I check in later. Oh, power back. Power is back. Yeah. Just come from shopping. Shopping queen. Let's put it down. Well, it's very moist and warm outside. So let's see what we have bought. I bought a sander. Yeah. What I liked about this one, usually I don't like the sanders where you stick the papers to, because sometimes the plate fails and then you have to buy a new one. So I bought this one. Has the possibility to use normal sanding paper, and it has a dust extraction, which what was very important to me. So I'm happy with that. And I bought a jigsaw. Yeah, I like this one too. Later this will be a part of my workbench build. So I looked that it has some holes in the bottom plate to fit, and they both have 3 years warranty. That's what I liked the most. And I bought, let's see, sanding paper. I bought clean cut jigsaw blades. One is for curved cuts, one is for straight. Then I bought some mounting tape. Later we come to that. and a lot of screws. I personally must say I'm not that fan of metal in my furniture, but you don't get double sticks. Normally I wanted to arrange the different layers from the chair on double sticks, but we don't have, so we can't use. So I go with screws instead, and I will look that none of them will later be visible in my piece. Okay. That very much was the first part of the series. Days ended. I hope next time I will achieve a little bit more, but what would be mission impossible if everything would go according to plan? Okay, see you. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.